Hello guys, welcome back. It's been a long time since we had the sit down video, and people always mention it to us that we should do a sit down video. So I'm here today with Tav, as you guys all know him. If you don't know him, Tav is part owner of Magic One Company. He's been doing textile cleaning for over 30 years. He's also certified with the IICRC. Uh, and we love to do these videos for you guys, showing you, entertaining you, and educating you at the same time, helping you grow your business, and anything that we can help with. In the last video, it's gonna be somewhere on the screen right now or in the description. We went over 5 things to do when starting a business. The last part of that video was to be original, not to copy people's idea, not to try to copy somebody else because you don't know what's going on in their business behind the scenes, right?
Right.
So you don't want to copy what they're doing. So in this video, we're going to elaborate on that particular thing that you should do when you're starting a business, is to be original, to not to copy.
Right.
So Tav, get us
Hi.
started.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me again.
So yeah, please elaborate on that. Like what can make somebody original? What can make you your own brand?
Gotcha. So basically, that video that you're referring to, we had talked about don't copy, be original. Something special about you that's different from other people. It makes them customers want you. So you're basically kind of branding yourself. And if you just copy and you do everything the same way everyone else is doing, it doesn't really get you anywhere. And then again, your customers, if they were to ever cheat on you, for example, they have a different experience. So they want to make sure that there's something special about you. And then people keep asking me, well, what's special? You have to come up with something yourself. But if you don't have something, since many of you our customers asked, it's like, give me an example. So I'm just going to give them an example of what most of the other customers at Magic Wand Company use or do to give them that extra special feeling or something that their customers don't get from others. So just as an example, I think probably the easiest thing to do is use deodorizers. And the deodorizers will have their own unique smell. And the customers, especially women, they kind of are really sensitive to smell and stuff. A lot of the times they don't even think it's clean unless it smells clean. You spray the stuff on there, and then all of a sudden, psychologically, it sounds clean. And then
the sense that it wakes up with the nose.
Exactly, the sense tells them that it's clean. So we have 3 different fragrances I'm going to show you that can be your signature. When you get done cleaning, you apply it. And I'll also talk about how to apply it.
Okay.
And then another unique thing about these deodorizers is that they contain baking soda. You still mix them with water and apply it in a pump-up sprayer, just like this. You only need an ounce. Add that in there, and then a gallon of water, and you spray it on hygroscopic surfaces. For example, anything that absorbs it, like carpet or furniture. You're not going to spray it on a window or something hard metal, because this really is not made for that. It's made for textiles mostly. So once you make it, after you're done cleaning, you can apply this post spray, and it'll give them that great smell right away. But that baking soda is going to do the magic by sitting there and absorbing all those malodors. It's almost like the baking soda you put in your refrigerator. It's absorbing all the bad smell, organic smell from the refrigerator. They work the same way. So you don't really see them, they're microscopic. So once you put it on, it's not sticky at all or anything like that. It'll give them the great fragrance, and then the baking soda starts its duty. And then in a day or two, or whenever the customer wants to vacuum, they can vacuum it. They don't really even see it as long as you apply it on a soft surface, not a hard surface.
Now, I do have a question that I was going to ask.
Sure.
When you apply, do you extract or you just leave it in?
All right, so there is a school of thought that some companies teach and some teachers teach to add it to your pre-spray or add it to your stock solution, the detergent. But that's really silly. It's like wasting good stuff. So if you need it for this purpose, it's best to apply it post cleaning. and that way you're not wasting it. It's, and then you don't have to use a whole heck of a lot. Like most of the guys will have it in this pump up sprayer and carry this all day long. So when they're done with their job, here comes their signature.
Gotcha. Okay. Then you went over the surfaces.
Yeah.
Go over like the difference would be.
The difference of smell. Okay, so this is spring fresh. This is organic, and it just smells great. I want to like eat it. This is our bestseller, Fresh and Clean. This is used widely in all industries, including casinos and stuff. It's like a signature. Once the carpet is clean or even vacuumed, a lot of casinos do is before they get people in and out, they will apply this on there, so it gives a nice smell in the place, plus it'll absorb any of the malodors that were left behind from the previous visitor. This one right here is Flower Shower. I've noticed that this is really popular in the Hispanic market. For some reason, they can, that smell, it smells like flowers, like almost like roses.
So this is a full transparency comment right here.
Mm-hmm,
This
sure.
is my favorite one. When people ask me which one to go with, this is the one that I go to, and I'm also Hispanic, so that is a very true statement. I've always been asked, which one you like the most? Which one's the best one? I think for most customers, I always recommend the Fresh and Clean. It's the most like neutral one that people love. My personal one is a Flower Shower. Also, people's eyes get widened when they ask me for the price and they say, "Wait, how much?" Because at first they think that it's expensive, but then you tell them how you have to dilute it and how much it makes. So you want to go over the cost. And
it's pennies. The cost is really literally pennies. So if I was going to take an ounce to a gallon of water, an ounce isn't really that much. This will make several gallons. And basically it comes with a measuring. So an ounce, just to give you an example, this is half an ounce. So you would use just two scoops of this.
Of this for 1 gallon of water.
Yep.
So this one has 3 gallons?
That one's 2 gallons.
This one's 2 gallons, so you would use 4 little scoops of that. And this will last you, depending how big your job is, this will last you a couple of jobs.
Right.
You don't have to go overboard with this. It's just mist it on, just spray it on. You don't have to damp the carpet in it.
No, and you don't have to spray a whole bunch.
Yeah.
You don't have to spray a whole bunch either. You're just applying it on maybe a certain area and before you leave the house, just so it'll go through the whole place. But if you do need it, if it's because, let's say they have a dog that lays down in a certain spot every day and it gets that oily kind of a dog musty kind of smell, for that, obviously you can apply that for that purpose too. But what I was basically talking about here is to use it as a signature, as something unique. So the next time someone else goes there, the customer doesn't smell that, and I was like, whoa, what's wrong? But when you go there, every time you go there, they can expect that same kind of a feeling,
And this process just adds an extra couple of minutes of your job.
Not even.
But it would put you, set you aside and make you big money in the long run too.
Right.
And then last question, what is the shelf life after you've already mixed it?
Yeah, there's no shelf life.
You can just leave it in your truck.
Yes, it's good for years and years.
There you have it. We always get that question too about all of our chemicals. What's the shelf life? Well, that's basically it. You have anything else you want to?
No, I just basically want to reiterate that part of growing your business is to be unique. And I think in that video I mentioned too the book called 0 to 1. That's written by that LinkedIn guy. And then, there's a lot of examples of 0 to 1s in other industries too that we can relate to. One would be like Elon Musk, they made the PayPal together. PayPal was totally out of the ordinary, it was like no one had really thought that you could actually have email and be able to do this. And then again, Tesla, Elon Musk went out to do Tesla, which is electric car, instead of copying GM or Ford or whatever, making a ICE engine, and other things that he did make also, the cyber loop or whatever, on and on. There's so many inventions he has, but those are all basically 0 to 1, and you want to be 0 to 1 in your business too, just so you can take it as far as you possibly can, but you're not copying. You're not a commodity. Our business, service business, is not a commodity. So when you kind of get your mind set on what you're going to do. Just make sure that you do something unique, something different, something that makes you better. And it doesn't have to be this. This is just an example because people are asking me. I was like, hey, what's an example of that? So this is a good example, and most of our customers do this.
Most of our customers do use this. But I also wanted to add something. You could do research and watch videos to educate yourself, right? Like on machines and like what works. But just because something has been done a certain way for 100 years does not mean that you have to keep doing it that way.
Of course.
You can innovate. A good example is the electric truck mount machines.
Right.
Before that, it was all truck mounts because there was no other option. It had always been the truck mounts.
Right.
So when this thing came in, it was a new idea. Nobody really caught on to it, right? Like at the beginning.
No.
It was a new idea. It was a new concept, and people were like, "No, I've used my gas heater for so many years."
Yeah.
And then you introduce them to something new.
Yeah.
And so they try and work with it. They wouldn't know.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Don't be scared to like go out of your way, and as long as you're in the margin of like logic, right?
Yes.
Explore new options, explore new ideas, new ways, new smells. Not most, but a lot of cleaners just go in there, do their cleaning, and leave. They don't take the extra 2 minutes to make their own brand.
Right.
Again, it doesn't have to be the smell. It could be something else. The
Right.
color of your equipment.
Exactly.
So,
matching equipment.
Emily's carpet cleaner. She uses pink on her walls, and when I see her
Well,
videos,
that's
I'm
kinda
like, oh, this is
unique.
Emily, unique. We have some guys in Georgia too to use orange. So just make your own brand so that if you do a good job, when you do a good job, people will know that it's you.
Right.
That's basically it. Like
Yes.
just know they can relate A to you.
Yes, exactly. So.
But that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Watch our other videos coming up in the screen. If you have any questions, you can always visit our website, magicwandcompany.com. Email us, call us. Our number is 877-926-3748. Yes, extension 201 is mine, and TAF is
104.
104.
But make sure you guys subscribe if you want to get information like this. We do make lots and lots of videos on lots of important things, especially business startups, growing your business, expanding your business, machines, chemicals, how chemistry applies to carpet cleaning. So make sure you subscribe. If you're watching on some device that you don't have that, please bookmark this or save it so you can reference it later.
Most of our viewers are not subscribed, and you might not know that you're not subscribed. You could just, when this video ends, check down, and if it's red, click on it. It'll be gray, and that's it. You're subscribed. We also have Facebook groups and pages, everything. Just if you like this content and want to grow your business and want tips and things to do and not do, just subscribe to us and watch our videos. And we have a lot more videos coming out. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Ty.
Thank you guys.